Welcome and thank you for joining us today. We are here with former NFL player and Prince George's County resident Leigh Bodden, running for Prince George's County executive. Leigh, welcome.
Thank you for having
Now,
me.
you are currently a Prince George's County resident,
Yes, currently
and you
I
was
am.
born and raised.
Well, born in DC, raised in DC. I moved to Prince George's County when I was 10
Okay.
years old. Yeah.
All right, since your retirement from the NFL, what have you been involved with?
Um, Living, to be honest. But no, I've been involved with a lot since I've been retired. I've helped out the community in a lot of different ways. My alma mater, high school, Northwestern High School, where I graduated from, gave scholarships, gave money to the football program. Uh, I actually built a gym in Lanham, Maryland. Just wanted to have an affordable gym for people in the area in Prince George's County. That stopped once COVID hit. So, but that was 5 years that I did, and really traveling the world just to experience different cultures and enjoy life. Retirement life. To be honest.
Now, I know social media is very big,
Mm-hmm.
and it also tells us a lot about a person, who they are, what they stand for. And I see you're very active on social media as well. You're very honest and open, adventurous. You're the tea bag king. Love your tea. So, do you think being honest and open will get you more voters?
I would hope so. Um, Being honest, that's what people want. But I would say in this political world, that's not what they've been getting because, as we know, like, there's a term called politically correct, and what we know politically correct means is that you just beat around the bush, or you don't have a side, or you're not standing on something. You trying to appease everybody by just being vague, and that's really not the truth. So me, I think, not being politically correct and just being correct is what I want to do. Is be correct and correct all the things that um, are hampering us from growing in Prince George's County.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think Prince George's County needs to be more successful?
Um, I mean, first of all, they need better leaders, and that's why I'm running for county executive because, um, I think people follow people's lead, and when you have a strong leader and a leader that is not going to waver and is going to be headstrong in what they want and where they want to go, people will follow that and people will want to go there. And nothing is going to distract me from the goal that I have when I, get in a seat like that. And so I think Prince George's County just need leaders. Mm-hmm. They need strong leaders. And I think they need, a better community as far as obviously, like I said, policing, taking care of each other, and obviously the youth. And so being a leader and having those things in the forefront in my mind and wanting to change those things, I think that's what Prince George's County needs.
Okay. Now, back in November, I saw that you were out in the community serving, giving out food. What do you consider giving back outside of delivering food?
Giving back is returning something. That's what giving back means. Like you return it. So I want to return the power to the people because that's what a democracy is. A democracy is the people having the power, and the people are the ones who put people in position because they're saying, "Hey, speak for us." You know what I mean? And I read something, and it's true that politicians, right? They believe the people exist to provide them with this position, but um, this position exists to provide people with freedom and with equality and with liberty. And what liberty is it's being free within a society, right? You got to hear me. It's being free within a society from oppressive um, restrictions imposed by authority. Okay, so, and I'll just say it one more time. Um, liberty is being free within society from oppressive restrictions imposed by authority. And so right now, things are being restricted, and it's oppressive, and so it's just what I talked about earlier about a mask and not wearing a mask. Oppression, and the definition of oppression is inflicting hardships on people, especially minorities. And so right now, the minority is people that are maskless and the people that are vaccine free. And because it's restricting them from doing things and going places, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's what oppression is. And so we're talking about liberty, and that's not people's liberties, and that's what I'm really fighting for, is for people's freedoms, their liberties, and justice, what I mean? And that's what we say, the Pledge of Allegiance, these are the words that are in the pledge. And, it's not like we're making that come true. The politicians aren't making that come true. And those are the people that are supposed to make it come true. And so I just want to give that power back to the people, and that's why they put you in this position, to serve them. Mm-hmm. And politicians have stopped serving the people and serve businesses who provide them, with the money to be able to run. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I believe we just have to, move forward from that way of thinking as a politician and serve the people. So giving back the power to the people, that's really what I think giving back is returning the power to them.
Mm. Now, seeing your transition from the NFL to serving your community and now stepping into politics, how can you reassure the community that you're the right leader for the position?
Because I'm just a leader in general. Like I said before, just even my life, when I set a goal, and I'm not going to let anything stop me, anything get in my way, any monkey wrenches or, distractions. That's not going to happen. And with a leader, you need that. You want somebody that can say, we're going to go here and we're going to get here, and here's how we're going to get here. And if anything comes up, we're going to get past it. We're going to move past it. And that's what football is, I faced a lot of adversity. My story isn't the story of, I was just the top at every place that I've been in. I've always had to scratch and claw and get my way to the top. And I think that's a great leader, is showing that I can come from the bottom and I can, get to the top. With all the distractions, with all the things going on, and adversity. Mm-hmm. So I think that reassures you, because a leader is a leader. It doesn't matter what position you're in. When you have those qualities, it'll transition to anything that you do.
Right. And I see that you're very passionate about what you do, about the people, about your community, especially Prince George's County, being that you're a resident. Mm-hmm. Are you also thinking to move outside of PG and help other communities in the future?
Well, see, I didn't necessarily have that in my mind, you know what I mean? But if it happens, it happens. But I have one goal set in mind right now, and that's to help PG County. And that's on my mind right now. And, things can lead to me helping other communities with this opportunity. But, I don't look too far ahead. I do look ahead, mm-hmm. But I like to finish things first, and then do the best I can at that job, and everything else will open up after that.
Okay. Now, if you was to win the election, what would be the first thing on the agenda?
First thing on the agenda, obviously, it's education. I would get better programs, on more programs into our public schools. And because, that's just going to help our kids, be out there as far as be entrepreneurs, help small businesses and help big businesses. I think, a lot of times what we say as adults, we look back at our school and it's like, why didn't we learn this stuff in school? Real life stuff, you know what I mean? And I think that needs to be implemented into schools, so more kids don't have to come out like a deer in headlights when, it's life things that they don't know about, mm-hmm. taxes and things like, we always say, we need to know about. And we don't get taught these things until after the fact, and it's kind of too late. And now we're just, scrambling and trying to figure things out. When you teach them young, they'll be better for the future, and that'll help, again, the community in itself.
Now, what makes you different from the rest of the candidates that are running?
What makes me different? I would say it's one thing that I know makes me different. So I won't even speak about other things that I believe makes me different. But the one thing that I know is different is that, like, I don't need this job, and I don't need the money. You get what I'm saying? And so I'll be okay without having a salary. Every one of those people wouldn't be okay without a salary that is running for this county executive. And that salary is going to go to somewhere in the community. I haven't figured it out yet, but I know that the money, I don't want the money. I don't need the money. I want to help people. That's all I want. And so I know that makes me different from any candidate that's running.
Okay. Well, voting is June 28th, 2022. Thank you for being with us here today, Leigh. Also, let us know, where can people go to vote?
LeighBoddenForThePeople.com will keep you abreast with all of that. And, donate, volunteer to help put the word out for me, but to be able to vote, because, that's the one thing I want to do is change, right? And a lot of things haven't, changed. And what I say is, change will come, but we just got to send the invite. We have to send an invite, and the invite is June 28th. That's when you can invite change to Prince George's County. Like, just when you think about it, you want somebody to come to a party, you got to invite them. Right. You can't just hope that they're going to show up. You can't hope that change is going to show up without inviting them. And so I'm change, and June 28th, we'll change and, be the life of the party. You know what I'm saying?
Be the change you need to be, and not tomorrow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, where can people follow you on social media?
So social media is Leigh Bodden, at Leigh Bodden, everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and that's it. That's all I have. And, LeighBoddenForThePeople.com as well, to donate, to volunteer, and, anything that comes up, it will be on the website. So that's where people can follow me, and people can get more information about me, the person, me, the candidate, and the things that I want to do for the community.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So go out and vote June 28th, 2022. Follow Leigh Bodden on all social media platforms for more updates on where to go vote. Thank you.